Hello, Proxy Table Gaming, PTG, Hyper G, Unlucky Sixes, Sweden bound, round 3 bound, end of day 1.
So, baby, rock on.
Yeah, yeah. I was feeling less tired in this third round than I normally do. I
Yeah,
think it was because I've been soundly trounced twice and not had to think about it that much because
thinking,
my
yeah.
opponent has done the thinking in dismantling me. So I was
Yeah.
feeling quite good going into game 3. I don't know about you.
Uh, three games in a day is too much for me, really. I think
Yeah.
that's when I really. But it wasn't too bad because it was against Orcs and Goblins, and of course,
Okay.
our
Well, you
very
know
good
them.
friend
Yeah.
Molfen.
Of course. Yeah. Toodles man himself.
Toodles, yeah. So I mean, we'll go through the list very quickly. But yeah,
And we were
this
staying in
is
his house, so you couldn't be too aggressive or nasty to him, right?
no,
Right?
exactly. I couldn't do anything to him. Just an easy win for him, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Going into it, but
Mm.
yeah, Master and VSB in the Knights of the Quest, all the different types of knights. Take a look and pause, but it's the same as we've done.
Hmm.
He is running
The
Orcs and
best army in
Goblins,
the
so
game.
this will take 20 minutes anyway because of Orcs and Goblins list. But it's not I would say like a standard thing. There's not like all the
Oh,
initiates and
no.
things like that in there. So we had
Yeah.
ran Shamanism Master with Monster Munchy
With
as
the
well,
Monster
which is
Munch,
pretty
of
cool.
course.
A Warlord Attack Nasher General on a Grunter.
I like that build. Yeah.
Two demigods, one pet monster demigod on a
Beautiful.
huntsman spider, and one just on a regular beastie. Going
Hmm.
in the um,
Reavers.
Goblin Reavers, 20 Goblin Reavers, which was a cool
Yeah, that's nice.
thing to see. I quite liked it with
Especially without initiates to jump in them.
yes, and the
Mm.
Gogger Cauldron as well.
Hmm.
To give them unstable one time. It does have one initiate who's a netter
Oh, right.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
list,
sure. Hmm.
and a brood alpha on foot in the Iron Orcs, but
Hmm.
also yeah, and just a whole host of characters that sort of helped out where they needed to in all the other units. Otherwise, he's got the veteran Orc Marauders with Stalkers, where
Very
the
good.
Warlord
Very good.
goes. The Feral Orcs just as a backup, two Iron Orc Chariots, the of course MVPs of most Orcs and Goblins, the Goldtuck Neophytes, and
Oh,
two
yeah.
lots of Nashadashers, which I was
Love it.
interested to see as well because I haven't,
Yeah.
we haven't obviously played. I know you've run them, so I was quite nice, quite
I love the Nash
looking forward to
Dashes.
see.
Really cool. I like the
Uh,
list. I like it a lot. Be
we
nice.
played this list, this thing with which
Matt,
of course has a forest and a water, so I'm fairly happy.
you happy? Yep.
We played bottleneck, and I was defend. He was defender and took the long one.
I'm not. He took a long time. He
He
took the
took a
long deployment.
long
Uh,
deployment zone.
2 hours in, he was still deploying. Come on,
uh,
Martin, get on
and
with
we
it.
did breakthrough as well, which is two ways of scoring points: killing
Mm-hmm.
scoring units,
Yeah,
and getting into the object deployment zones.
yeah.
I chose he chose demonstrate superiority, choosing my mounted sergeants and knights of the realm.
Okay. Yeah.
And I chose conserve our numbers to
Mm.
try and conserve them. So I was like, no, you're
Yeah.
not having them.
I
He didn't.
reckon demonstrate superiority, right? I know that I was quite vocal about the old secondary objectives and the armies having different ones and everything like that, easy ones compared to hard ones, etc. I reckon demonstrate superiority is more often than not the defender will choose that if it comes up. Give me
Yeah,
your opinions, folks.
yeah, yeah.
I just think the fact that you mark 2 units and only have to destroy one of them
I
means
no,
that it is easier.
yeah. It depends on the list, right? Because I do
Hmm.
think he chose this, which is great. But I've got really high mobility, and if I don't want to use them, I could just keep them away. Um,
What, 2 units?
yeah, to use as scoring, especially those ones
Okay.
in particular. Maybe if you use quests and things, but if like a lot of lists have at least one or two crappy scoring units that you don't want to
Okay.
use, and if
Yeah.
they choose one of them, you can
Yeah.
just not use them, you know.
That's true.
Um,
You're right in that respect. I think in that
and
way you've got to choose the right
the
scoring units to make sure they have to use them or
yeah,
not hide them.
well, also the more useful they are to them,
Hmm.
obviously the higher up they are, the harder it is to actually get. So I don't know.
Yes.
But regardless,
Mhm.
I disagree here
Yeah.
because I
You
think
break the mold.
assassinate is actually the best one against me. Anyway, so
Oh, okay, right, yeah, fair enough.
because of my two flying characters, generally speaking, that's
Although he doesn't have the ranged damage to really hit
very
them,
true.
so
Very true. So
swings and
again, I could
roundabouts.
just keep him out, sort of thing. But
Yeah.
this is my list. All the
Your
scoring
bookshelf?
and my
Oh,
bookshelf.
and the models. Yep.
Yeah. And
Very
this was the man, the myth, the
There he
legend
is.
himself. Look,
Gorgeous.
if you look really closely, you can see the sunglasses he's wearing. 'Cause he's so cool.
There they are. He's
And
such a legend.
if you really squint your eyes, you can see us praising him. Oh Lord, oh Lord,
Oh, master.
oh Master.
We are not worthy.
But you have to really squint to see that.
You do have to squint to see them. Yeah, let us know if you can or can't see them.
Yeah.
If
I
your
don't know whether
squinting is up to the
comes
task.
up, of us just saying thank you all the time.
Makes a mean spag bowl as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And a good breakfast.
That's absolutely.
Eggs and bacon.
Twice. I know. I like that. We were well looked after, weren't we?
Anyway, enough brown nosing.
Enough of that.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
KOE, I got the turn 1, and I was so excited to play him, I completely forgot to take deployment.
I was going to say, you're getting on with it.
But it didn't matter too much because I got the first turn, so I just moved forward anyway. So pretty much what you see here is sort of where I was, apart from the Knights of the Quest, who are much more central. So I kind of chose to then move them over and sort of split up my forces half and half, basically, because he deployed in a corner, trying to stop me from getting around his flanks, which is, I think, pretty useful actually, because it's just frontal charges then, and not so good. But I did manage to get one.
Where's
piece
Wally?
Of absolutely of my force in his backfield. That was at 32 inches. It's quite far, and there was just the sweet spot, which we'll see him in a minute. Actually, a little bit better, but I without able to get charged. All he actually needed to do, we sort of on hindsight, we did a thing where if he'd have moved one of his, so right next to him, about here,
the dashes,
behind the dashes.
If it behind them.
Well, again, he could move the dashes back, I guess, and just leave me like a space to go in front of him so he can charge me. But there's a huntsman spider that if he'd have just turned to the side, then it would
have cut off that whole area.
Yeah, looking over at it, I managed to get there and put him there and face the rear of these orcs without any sort of counter charge. So I was pretty pleased with that. I moved everything else out of what's the war called?
Warcry.
Out of Warcry movement range, which I'm very wary of when I go against Orcs and Goblins, not getting caught out by that, because I do feel like the Warcry, giving them extra movement is great, but it's the double swift stride on a lot of things, which just makes those sixes basically 50-50, and you just can't afford. You can't
does only count on the Orc varieties, the maximum maximised though. So the Nashadashers, for example, they wouldn't have it. But,
but it's enough for me. So I'm very wary of the Orcs and Goblins things there. And I sort of moved up to there, and that's why the quest came over to help, because I thought if I can my next turn chaff them, worst case scenario, and then just push, I can get a charge there quite nicely. These guys just moved over to see what happens and kind of get the Iron Orcs away, because I'm very very conscious they're very good. And very versatile. But from his point of view, he's got the Marauders over here with the General. Behind is the Feral Orcs, Huntsman Spider, as I said, with some Nashadashers. The Gogga Cauldron.
Reavers.
Gogga Cauldron.
The Reavers.
With his BSB, I think there. Oh no, his BSB is in the Iron Orcs. So there is a character there. I can't remember.
Demagog.
Then, as I said, Iron Orcs with his BSB, Nashadashers, and things, which did it was. I was like, okay, well, the Iron Orcs are like quite away from his main thing, so it's another reason why I wanted to sort of try and press them in. Because if they come forward at all, they just get charged, and then they don't have the BSB likely very close to them as well. So I thought that's pretty good. My only spell I get off is Breath of the Lady.
You take that.
Yeah, very much so. And it takes us on. It's a very good backup, actually.
I'd say so.
You do your main spells when they're dispelled. You just cast Breath of the Lady, and you can even kind of. It's not really castable on 2, but if you have 2 left, you go. If I need a big roll.
Yeah. Well, effectively, you got
a bit of a throwaway.
You're casting either an Aegis save or a +1 to hit. That's awesome as a utility.
Yeah. So, it's very good. So then he moved up like so, or didn't over this case, but he did sort of turn some things to face me if I did charge. He moves his Iron Orcs up, so his Iron Orcs do not care about everything with inbuilt parry and all their utility and 5 ranks. He's pretty good as a thing, and just moves up to attempt to charge with his chariots behind more than 12 inches.
Yeah. No, makes sense.
He gets Totemic Summon. And puts it here. I kind of let it off because I'm like, well, I'm not going to be there soon.
Although he would have chosen where to place it after you'd let it off, wouldn't he? Or does he have to say where he comes in?
Yeah, you say where it is. Isn't it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Which leads me on to my turn.
Cool.
My Green Knight who comes up. Did he come up or did he? I might have even not ambushed him. Actually, I can't have because it's a turn 2 charge. So I can just put him on the board.
Okay. I
charge in the flank here. I
in
charge
the rear. He was in that first picture anyway, and we just didn't spot him because of the trees.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I charged in the rear here, and you can see the spot that I was able to do. Obviously, the spider was facing forwards at the time, so it was quite a nice spot there. I get in, and because of the what's it called, the
fighting over gaps
thing rule, I can get in, and obviously no one else moves because I don't need to.
No.
And this is my turn 2 movement. Basically, as you can see, because I've charged in and I'm just hoping to hold. Really,
which you should.
I should. I've just moved everything up, which means the Totemic Summon. I didn't. Yeah, I think I need. It's like a 16. If he gets it, fair play. You can't go the whole thing. Quests just sort of come over here. My yearmen have to chaff these reavers and make sure, because of this impassable where they are, there's no overrun into my Knights of the Court. And my Knights of the Realms will come over to maybe as a support unit against the Iron Orcs, so that they can't just march forward all the time. Whereas these 2 units come around the side and look this way, out of line of sight of the chariots.
And you're very much taking the fight to him in terms of the breakthrough primary.
Exactly as well. Yeah. Well, if we go back, the whole backfield
is his deployment zone.
The mountain, the mountain sergeants just want to go for there and see if they can help later.
It's almost like wave the Iron Orcs through. You go get our deployment. We'll take all of yours.
Absolutely. I get Awaken the Beast and Breath of the Lady off. Awaken the Beast just on these throwing weapons, just to see if I can nab a few. And my whole shooting phase is based on.
I like that.
But I don't shoot anything. I don't kill anything. So there you go.
Does Fainite only kill 2 dashers?
Fainite only kills 2 dashers.
What?
They do run like 12 though, and get to where you see them there, which means there's no war cry things into the quest. But then has to sort of face the Iron Orcs on their way in.
That's all right. It calls them TTs on the way in, right? With the forest, is that right? Or no?
Yeah, well, 2 lots, right? With the wall and the forest.
Yes, the wall's there too. Yeah, absolutely. So it's not a great charge.
Yeah. Over here, I kill 4, which is a good start.
Beautiful. Horizon striking on them.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I was on 2s and 2s, and him having a 6-up save sort of thing. So out of my 7 attacks, I did 4, which is pretty good. And Yeah, he's steady, but
There you
despite
go.
being steady, runs
Hmm.
no BSB there. So I'm
No.
like, okay, it goes off. But
Yeah.
I sort of now what to do, but I just say I'll just overrun because I just don't want anything silly to happen, just in
Yeah.
case he rolls like 2. So I know I get
Yeah.
to see it, to be fair, but yeah, I was just there, and yeah, and who's got the
Okay.
sunglasses now?
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, I was very
Okay.
happy with.
That's a very good start.
It's a
Mm.
huge bonus, really, for that, and yeah, and so on his turn, he sort of fires the counter charges as Iron Orc chariots go into my Fey Knight. The Huntsman Spider and the Feral Orcs over here go onto the
They have to, really,
rear of
don't
the
they? Yeah.
guy who's I sort of work out as fearless. I kind of
Oh,
at
okay.
this point because I haven't really had to take a charge from him. And then sort of look at his thing and go, oh shit, fearless. uh,
Well, I
so
don't think
my
you'd want to
fleeing
flee with that
tactic.
didstance being so close anyway. But
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he can. My BSB can. That's right. My general can take the feral orcs actually, but who knows?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah, his guys clear the chaff in the middle.
Of course. Yeah.
This is what it looks like over here. Gets Garland Fury off on his Huntsman Spider as well. And these guys keep running
Oh,
and end up running this way, just for shizzles and giggles.
all right.
Over here, the DTs do a bit of
Oh,
work, and so do
they
I
really
as
do.
well. I think between them, there's the
Mm.
DTs and myself. I do 5 wounds to him, whereas he only
Yeah.
does 2. And
Mm.
we hold there and just continue playing, which is great for me. Fantastic that
Yeah.
because I've got a counter charge on in my next turn. He kills the human, obviously, and just sort of stays where he is and kills my thing. Who's got the
Oh,
sunglasses
okay.
now? No, don't keep doing
Yeah.
that. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We have a good long talk because this is a really interesting scenario where my Knights of the Court and my general, his ferals, if they stay where they are I'm in his flank with my Knights of the Court, and he's
In
obviously
the
touching
ferals.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously touching. So I don't think, and we didn't think, and TOs and stuff didn't think there was any way for my Knights of the Court to charge the ferals. So even with the gap thing, because they're touching on their side.
Yeah. Sure.
So
Yeah.
we were sort of umming and ahhing this because I was like, oh, I'd love to go into the ferals, but
Yeah.
I want to sort of get both of these units, and there was no way really to do that. And
He's
I
like
don't
touch the
think moving,
corner,
yeah,
but
moving myself over. I'm not sure. I perhaps could have gone both. Well, I couldn't go into the front of the ferals with both because I was in his flank.
no,
So
because you're
I
in
mean,
his flank.
we were
Yeah.
talking. We were like, oh, okay, what would happen? What are the different scenarios of like me charging
Mm.
different units? Because there'd be no overrun either because
No.
they're sort of set. What's that, a tangent? No, that's tangent, isn't it?
Yeah. Although you could
Perpendicular.
charge into his huntsman spider with your court and then overrun into the ferals that way, and that
Well,
might still
no,
be a flank.
I'm in the spider's front.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So charge into the spider's front with your court and then overrun, hang over the ferals, and
Well,
then charge into
I
the
couldn't
ferals
hang
flank.
over because they're touching, so I would end up touching them.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So there was a bit of a scenario. So if I go
Mm.
in, there's no overrun into the ferals because they're
Oh.
like I said,
Mm.
is it perpendicular? Whatever the thing is.
It is now. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was like, I don't know what. But then after literally half hour, we realised that the ferals have frenzy, so it's a completely irrelevant. They have to overrun.
Oh, right. I see. Yes.
And yeah, so we
He's
took a
there.
long time. We were like, oh, this is really interesting. This is like because this is so
Yeah.
niche a situation that we were talking about. But we're like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. So in the end, I charged the general into his huntsman rider who fled. I then redirected into the ferals with the Knights of the Court coming into the flank, and we don't really need to talk about this flank anymore. That's job done.
No, really. No, that's amazing. Yeah. Some beautiful models on Martin's side, by the
Oh
way,
yeah,
before
and
we forget to
it
mention
was
it.
a really nice terrain as well. I want to say so.
Okay.
This is done by
Oscar.
Oscar, I think. I think it was Oscar that did it. A lot of the terrain, and this was
He
like
had
a
some
jungle
really nice
theme.
themed ones, didn't he?
Yeah, so I was really pleased to play on that as well. My Knights of the Quest go into his Gogger Cauldron as well to check that out,
Yeah.
and hopefully knock them through. And my what are they? Knights.
Sergeants.
The light
No.
troops knights, hedge knights, go into the flank of his
So many
chariots.
knights.
There's so many knights. This is the state of play at turn 3. My Knights of the Realm just come over just to see these guys, and again to sort of later on perhaps go into the Iron Orcs, but they're one
You're
of the
facing the
units
wrong way
that
with your realm, aren't you?
oh yeah, maybe I've just gone to get the breakthrough actually then.
Yeah.
But yeah, and as you see, their map sergeants just come up like so. I get Awaken the Beast and Savage Fury off on these guys. We can strength 6 and Fury. So
nice.
it's just really, really nice. I kind of want to overrun anyway.
So get out the Iron Orcs.
Yeah. What did I do? Oh yes, but in a very rare occurrence at a tournament ever actually, my phone died.
No.
I don't have any pictures.
Okay.
I have one left. But strap in, folks. This is. I'm going to take us off of this because there might be things come in.
Okay.
So,
right.
What happens is, I end up. Where is it? I end up killing these 3 units. So the ferals, the Gogger Cauldron, and the chariots. But the Gogger Cauldron pop their cauldron and leave 2 left, including an initiate and like a couple of characters, whatever. So if I'd have killed, the unit, it would have been fine. But even after unstable and everything, and they crumble down to like 3 characters with like 1 wound each or something, which means that the Iron Orcs actually have a charge into them. And I spend a bit of time to try and work out the ways I can try and make them in the front and stuff. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Even if they came into my flank, it wouldn't have mattered. They come in and they decimate me and make me run and catch me. And that's where the Iron Orcs sort of end up over here, chilling and just very, very happy.
So they followed the plan.
They did.
Even if the rest of his army didn't.
Yeah.
You know?
The BSB had the plan.
Yeah, exactly. So... The rest of the army didn't follow the plan. So that's why it didn't work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what happens over in the middle, really. Which I was like a bit gutted, but that's what the Gogger Cauldron's for, right? So that's me not really understanding the Gogger Cauldron fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, brilliant. So good work on there. You've got. Then I sort of go in and charge after dealing with those things. The guys at the back, killing both of them with my general and hedge knights, which is great.
Yeah, really cool.
These guys keep running but end up rallying, so they save their points. They've taken on a Fey Knight and happy days.
Yeah.
Which leaves...
Wishing they were scoring in the breakthrough.
Yeah. Which leaves just the neophytes to come on.
Yeah, where are they?
They come on at like say turn 4. This is only like turn 3, I think, actually.
Yeah.
But they come on at turn 4, and their sole purpose now, after everything that's done, because I think I've won the objective and things with killing units and having the Knights of the Court in the corner, etc., is just to kill the sergeants, because that's his secondary objective.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's quite a big one in that, and we have a real good fun chat with that. And in the end, they do kill the sergeants. And I think because of the way it worked, they get an overrun to get out of my line of sight for these guys that come over. They don't end up there, but we sort of just played it because it was that was basically the whole rest of the battle was what happens here.
Working that out.
So they grab their points and we laugh about how OP they are.
Yeah, definitely. They're not OP. They're perfect, just the way they are. Thank you very much. Leave them alone.
Yeah,
but make them strength 4. Actually, they could do being strength 4. I reckon that would be fair.
And give them poison again on everything.
On their shooting as well. Absolutely, you got it.
But regardless, it was a very, very fun battle with a very, very, very good host. And yeah, it's interesting. Really, it all came down to the turn one movement of my folk hero. It caused so
absolutely.
many problems for him, and in the end, it killed his general's unit and gave me the whole flank, which was
without even
massive.
fighting the warlord or the marauders.
Yeah, it's massive in the battle, really. So that one sort of play.
Well done, Pegasus dude.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd say so far, apart from, well, not in the ID, but in the SE, the Sylvan Elf battle, he was a menace as well. So he's quickly becoming my ace in the hole, so to speak, in this list. And yeah, definitely gave me a real positive, real commanding thing in this game. But Martin did really well to sort of claw it back and get a load of points back. It wasn't quite. Oh yeah, that was the last picture. Did you see it now? It wasn't quite a huge. He clawed it back with the points and
that's
stuff.
quite a lot of points clawed back there.
Yeah. Mountain Sergeants, the quest, the BSB, the mage. So all in, that was the points. He got his secondary as well, which meant it was 15-5 down to 14-6, and we had some good fun and good times in the evening. I got the primary, he got the secondary, as I said, and yeah, we went out for some beers and some food.
Yeah, we did after my game. Yeah, but yeah, I mean that rounds off a good day for you in the end. Then, so will you end up with 34? Is that right? If I've worked it out correctly. I mean, I was half listening when I asked you last battle.
So 17 plus, okay. about that.
33.
Yeah, but slightly above average, which is great. So I need 17 points from 2-ish.
Yeah.
To get my 50, and that's pretty happy. Pretty happy at the
moment. Yeah. Well, unless I get 32 points from my round 3, you're going to be ahead of me. So
I'll be impressed. I'll give you a clap.
I would deserve at least a small clap, I think.
Yeah.
And maybe a pat on the back I'd demand as well if I manage that.
Yeah.
But,
so tune in, folks, to see if he does get the 32
or maybe more to go ahead of you overnight.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, wouldn't that be a thing?
It'd be a turn up for the books. Also, again, I guess in terms of this battle, let us know if you've ever had some turn one things that completely change the rest of the game.
Ruin the game for your opponent.
Ruin the game, absolutely. Demoralize him.
Yeah. Well, this was a waste of time. 40k. Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, check us out on all the social medias. Lots coming up. Otherwise,
I reckon. Do it.
All good.
Do it all.
Do it all. Yeah. Just do it all. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your life. Do it all. See you later.